Gotta get rude, and that means it's time for Rude Pundit, everybody.
There's a feeling comes a stealing, and it sets my brain a-reeling when I'm listening to the music of a military band. Any tune like Yankee Doodle simply sets me off my noodle. It's that patriotic something that no one can understand.
Way down south in the land of cotton.
Melody untiring, ain't that inspiring?
Very few of us live lives that are so dangerous that we need to have guns to protect us. I don't own a gun because I'm not a pussy. That's why I don't own a gun. If you're really living somewhere where you think you need a gun, then you probably need to do some things politically in your town to make it safer, you know? And I'm talking to you, newer. And then you want to hunt? Fine, hunt. Enjoy. Hopefully you'll eat it and not just mount it. No, mounting it meaning like taxidermy-wise. However, you know, actually I would more support you shooting an animal and fucking its corpse than I would actually you just randomly shooting things to put the heads on the wall.
Let history say of us, these were golden years.
But you look at everything Obama's doing, and Reagan raised taxes 4 times. Tax rates were higher. He gave amnesty to illegal immigrants. He said he wanted 0 nukes in the world.
Don't you just feel filthy saying these things?
Yes!
Wow, wasn't Reagan great? I would like to blow Reagan now. I would want to thank Reagan so much for being so liberal. And you just feel filthy. You covered in Republican semen, like, you know, you're coming out of a Michael Steele birthday party and...
Helen is in it for the money. What does she make, 100 grand or more per speaking engagement? Goddamn John McCain for ever making her into a national figure. She gets all of her expenses taken care of. Anytime she farts something on Twitter, the media covers it. And, you know, God, if you're gonna be an attention whore, well, I guess you may as well be really good at blowjobs. I could make this into a bikini, you know, you don't want to see that, but I could make this into a bikini if I want to. And people would think, oh, it's so fashionable, or maybe a couple of people would be upset with the idea that the Stars and Stripes are cupping my balls. But I bought this. This is a good that I purchased. Do you believe in capitalism? Then you need to believe that I can do whatever I want with this. And that's capitalism.
I haven't read a whole lot about that.
And therefore you can hate black people, but still say, I love Martin Luther King because Glenn Beck showed me a way to like Martin Luther King where I don't actually have to want to do anything that Martin Luther King wanted. I have a dream. Dick Cheney is responsible for 9/11. No, not that.
They're gonna fight you, and they're gonna fight you really hard.
The Rude Pundit, proudly lowering the level of political discourse.